We ready. I'm ready, I think.
I think I am too.
You ready?
Yeah.
You ready for this theme song, though? Listen. Oh, shit.
Someone's calling you? Is that your alarm?
No, it's an ad. Oh, no. Already off to a great start.
To know right now. I don't wanna wait for
I want to see Cole's POV. Show me.
Show me Showtime.
Alison's too. Alison wants her child back. That's not even on. Ooh, this is taking me back.
I know.
Team Pacey.
He's gone a long way from the creek, huh?
Yeah, man. Welcome to The Other Perspective. I'm MJ.
And this is AJ.
And we are here. We're back.
Number 4.
We made it to number 4. We are going to recap 304 of The Affair.
Oh yeah, this is what The Affair is all about. This episode.
Just affairs.
Yeah.
Seriously, this is classic Affair. You get 2 perspectives in one episode. You get the same scenes. There's so much to dissect in this episode.
But
I'm so pumped.
Before we start dissecting, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram.
At
other POV POD.
Yeah, girl. Other POV pod. And if you need to email us any feedback, we are at otherpovpod@gmail.com. Man.
So let's dive right into it.
Dude,
no pun intended.
I just straight up loved it. Just loved it.
Oh, well, of course, it's Cole in there, and there's no Noah. Actually, there is, but
it's a little bit Noah.
A little bit Noah.
But
Not
it
enough
was
for me to hate him.
mainly Alison and Cole, and I've been Team Alison and Cole for the longest. It works.
Yeah,
it works.
Overall, the overall feel. How do you think? What do you think
I love
of
it.
this?
It's this classic Affair. It's what I like, man. It's what I like. I like 2 different perspectives. I like seeing the same scenes on both sides and just seeing the complete differences. It's a whirlwind.
I just want to say I called this.
You did. I gotta give it to you. This girl, AJ, has been on the ball.
This is 2 for 2.
I'm literally just like, oh no, I don't even think. I don't. Brendan Fraser, I don't.
Yeah. Showtime goes there.
He loves Noah. That's Noah's boyfriend. Come on, what are you talking about? And then, boom.
Yep.
Happens. He's a little creepy, kind of loves Noah. And then she even said, oh, Alison and Cole, they're going to have sex again.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know by the 4th episode they'd already have sex.
I didn't.
Come
Yeah,
on.
that's true. I called
I didn't know
it.
it was this
but
fast.
I didn't think it was going to be that soon.
Dude.
So, kudos to me.
Can Luisa and Cole have a little happiness?
No, Luisa's such a monster.
I don't want to be a monster.
Anyway, that's the overall feel of it. I'm glad that Cole's back.
I'm
I
so
love
glad.
this 2 perspective thing that we're used to.
Yeah.
And we're back in Montauk. Who can hate that? Miss Montauk.
I miss Montauk. I'm just trying to go to Lobster Roll. We're still that is the ultimate dream for us.
Yeah.
We're ready to just go to the Lobster Roll. It's not a huge dream. Like, it's not impossible to do, but right now, it's at the top of our list.
Yeah, it is. Our bucket list.
Our Affair bucket list.
Affair bucket list.
Let's start with part 1, which is Cole.
So what's up with that dream, Cole? At first I was like, oh boy, this is way too soon, and a couple of seconds down the line, I was like, oh, Cole's having a little dream.
Yeah, well, no, at first I thought maybe this was like a flashback to when Joni was conceived that night, probably, but no, man, it's Cole's getting it in his dreams.
Yeah, it's in his subconscious. What's up with that, Cole?
It's kind of startling for him.
Yeah, so he wakes up because Joni was like, hey, I want to
watch TV.
Let's watch something. I'm so
stubborn baby.
bored. But he, he got up all like, oh shit, I can't believe I just dreamt that. And
I didn't.
He probably like, I feel like I cheated in Luisa.
Yeah,
already.
he probably did. I was like, you think it's a dream or is it a nightmare? Yeah. So we kept thinking, when we did the second episode, we were trying to figure out if Luisa knew that Cole was letting Alison see Joni. But she knows everything.
She does, except for that one night when Cole went there and it's like, oh, you can only have Joni for an hour.
She didn't know that?
I don't think Luisa knows that. I think Luisa knows the supervised stuff, but I don't think he knows he was there that night.
I was thinking that.
You think so?
I think that was the start of it. Like, I think they probably just agreed. I was thinking that at the end of that episode, we'd kind of moved on a little bit, and they'd probably had her. Maybe that was already a year later.
Oh,
to where
right.
we are now.
Yeah.
I think that they had. She lawyered up.
Yeah.
And then she gets her hour, and right now that's what we see in this whole thing is her fighting to get unsupervised visits. So, I'm thinking. Yeah, so Luisa knows. She's not in the dark with anything. What we predicted.
Yeah.
But Cole keeps it straight.
Far.
Except for that cake.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the cake. I think that was an honest mistake. I think he just forgot. He's just like, oh shit, that's right. Minor details.
You
no
think?
biggie.
I think he
didn't want to talk about it with Luisa.
I think he didn't want to talk about it, but I also think he kind of wanted to keep Alison in the loop. Wanted her to do something for the party to keep her involved somehow.
Right. So then she didn't want to say to neither of the
women.
women.
So he didn't say Luisa's making a cake too, but he also didn't say don't make a cake, even though you gotta make one with no nuts.
Yeah, no nuts. Luisa doesn't like nuts.
She can't have them. Nuts or nah.
She's allergic.
Hashtag. That's a tweet at us. Hashtag nuts or nah.
Hashtag no nuts.
Yeah, so I think Luisa's a little consistent in both.
No, I love Luisa. Yeah, definitely.
I know,
she's consistent in everyone's perspective.
She's being a little bitch. I'm sorry, she's being a little bitchy. Like, she's being a little mean girl. But I understand her.
I get it.
I understand her point of view. I understand her perspective. But she's consistent.
She's definitely consistent. And she has very good points. She's the only one that makes sense, actually.
She kind of is.
So, Joni was like, hey, mommy's making me a cake. And then Louise is like, is that
right?
She's like,
is that right? And he's like, I don't know.
How come no one told me about this?
I didn't know anything about that. So, we are back to regular timeline. We weren't sure about Alison's point of view her last perspective. In episode 2, we were trying to figure out if that was on par with Helen's point of view, if that was 2 years into Noah's sentence, or if it was when Noah was already out. So, no, they do clarify that the last episode, it was 2 years into Noah was still in jail. And right now, where they are is we're all on the same level now.
Right.
This is
all current time.
Yeah, this is all current time. Noah's just gotten out because we find out about the stabbing and all that stuff. So if anyone else was confused, or if it was just us.
Maybe it was just us.
Maybe we
were just reading too much into this.
Yeah, we're
doing our job.
Just doing our job, like those, not like those detectives.
I think those detectives just wanted a little trip. They wanted to
go to Montauk. I mean,
summer,
who doesn't? Come join us. Let's take a carpool.
Yeah. So the next scene, it looks like Cole, I almost called him Pacey, is he's like building a house.
Oh yeah, he did say that they were starting to build a house, right?
Yeah. So whose house
That's gonna be his and Luisa's.
No, the one that they're staying at right now. That's
their current house, but they're building they said they're gonna move.
They're gonna move here to a bigger house.
Hills. Look, I think that's right.
Yeah.
I'm racking my brain, my memory.
Yeah, well, that's nice. It looks like the Lockhart Lobster Shack is doing really, really
lobster
well.
Roll? Why are we? is this so hard? That's a lobster roll. Oh,
fuck yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's all good.
So there was this one scene after that Cole got a call from Luisa saying, "Hey, I'm stuck at work. We're short a hostess, and I think you have to."
He has to
drop off for.
Yeah, he has to be part of the supervised visits with Alison for her
Joni.
Hour.
I can see like Cole smile a little, like yes,
He's probably like, "Oh yeah, I get to see her."
Yeah, really cute.
Because we do find out that he doesn't do it a lot, and that's probably Luisa's doing. She probably wants to be the one that is mostly there for any Joni supervision. Because
I don't blame her.
I wouldn't trust Alison.
I don't trust anyone.
Trust no one. Trust no.
Nope. Not even him.
Not even that.
So
So we get to see the actual visit at the park. So we get to see Alison's visitation for her hour at the park, and we get both the Child Protective Services lady. Is that the CPS lady?
I believe so.
He's so it would be the CPS lady, and then and Cole, and they're just watching.
Yeah, they're not. They're separate benches, I believe, and they're not talking. They're just observing
what it's like, what Alison and Joni
how
are
Alison's like, and how they're reacting to each other. And
he's watching very intently. Like they are both on. He is on his own bench, and the CPS lady is on her own bench, and Cole. We just see Cole watching intently, just how Joni and Alison are together, and then the way that the CPS lady is watching them, basically. Like, anytime she needs to take notes for behavior.
Yeah. Like that one part where Joni, I guess, wanted to walk the monkey bars instead of...
Oh, my gosh, yeah. She started climbing, and
she stopped her.
Allison is a worried mom.
No, I mean, but it doesn't... I mean, it makes sense, though.
Yeah,
Paranoid or not. Like, I'd stop that kid before it starts walking across the monkey bars.
Yeah, so, right before Joni gets on to the monkey bars, she's, Allison's like, no. Get down.
Nope, not happening.
Not happening. Get down right now. And just completely beside herself. She's really just anxiety is like off the charts. Like,
she's like, don't do that, okay?
And is hugging her as if like something already had happened.
Yeah.
And Cole kind of is a little worried at first at the way she's reacting, but also kind of looks over at the lady and sees her taking notes about it.
It's like, oh, I'm going to write this one down, that she's having an anxiety attack.
You're right.
So protective.
Let the kid be a kid.
I know. Like, what can happen in an hour? Apparently a lot.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, so Cole's just he's really watching.
So, yeah. So, after that, fast forward to, I guess, home with Luisa, and Cole is having a conversation with her and saying, "Hey, when is their next court date again? They're good together. I saw them today.
And she's already
questioning it. Like,
defensive.
Why do you want to know?
She's like, why do you think they're good together? What does that even mean? And Cole is already defending her. It's a thing, man. It's like Helen defending Noah. And Cole will also just completely defend Alison. He's like, she seems better.
Yeah.
She's like, what the fuck?
They're really good together. I was like, what does that mean? I was like, did you not see what everyone else saw?
And Luisa's like,
I mean,
what the fuck are you watching right now? What are you
on?
Yeah, like Luisa just straight up can't trust her and refuses to give her anything. Kind of just says,
don't even think about it. We're not granting her.
Yeah, we're not.
Anything.
It's not up to us. It'd be up to the court.
Yeah, but she's like, look, I don't trust her. I don't think I ever will. I don't blame her. I mean, Luisa's gone through a lot.
What'd she go through?
She had to deal with this crazy bitch, the murderers, and
She got involved with this guy.
Ex-wife's ex-husband or husband estranged, whatever. Just a bunch of mess. You know, I was like, fuck. I can't
deal with this shit
Luisa's
anymore.
like, I'm questioning my decisions.
I know.
I don't know.
She's just scared.
Yeah.
She can't compete, you know.
I don't know why I chose Montauk over another country. She's questioning all this, I'm sure.
Let's move on.
Anyway.
We learned that it's Joni's 5th birthday. That's what they were making the cake for. That's what the whole cake conversation was about. Allison's making one. Luisa's also ordering one. Oh, and remember they had the whole talk about, I can't believe she's going to come. And Luisa saying that to Cole.
Oh, yeah.
And then Cole's like,
hello, we invited her.
We invited her. Also, she's her mom. Like, come on, Luisa.
She's a little monster.
She's a little monstrous,
yeah.
And that's funny because this is coming from Cole's point of view. The consistency.
Look at that.
So yeah, we are at Joni's 5th birthday, and who do we get?
No, we see a little Oscar.
Oscar.
Oscar's such a family man now.
Oh, what a turn of events. Well, that also helps with the timeline because, you know, when he had his conversation with Alison the last time, Jenny was just pregnant. So now there's a little baby Oscar.
A little baby Oscar that doesn't sleep that sleeps through anything.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That reminds me. I'll get to it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get to it. It's good to see those two kind of, you know, grown up. They're having some mature conversations there.
Yeah, they did. I mean, they've gone through a lot.
They have gone through a lot.
A little love.
Oscar was such a dick, and Cole was a little scary. But yeah, Oscar, you know, he even points out how grown Cole's been, and you know, he's settled. He's getting a house. He's married. He has a daughter. Like, he says that Luisa's good for him, but Cole, you know, he's thinking about Allison. He's Luisa. Like, yeah, I'm lucky. Yeah, I'm a lucky guy.
Lucky me. God, Cole, can you just be happy?
He's happy. He's happy. He obviously still loves her. It's so crazy. This whole episode, he's just hyper focused on Allison.
Yeah. So Allison arrives.
Yeah, and he welcomes her.
Yeah. Joni
runs over to her, and that's probably how Cole knows that she's arrived.
The cake that she's carrying
looks like shit.
Yeah, it doesn't look like. I mean, she's very talented in a lot of things. You know, she's a nurse, a waitress. What else did she do in life?
Luisa?
Yeah, no, Alison.
Oh, Alison. Sorry. Whoa, missed that one.
So she's definitely not a cake decorator. In both perspectives.
No, hers look good in her perspective. But no, Cole apparently thinks her cake is shit because he's like, well, sorry about it. I'll take your cake. I'll take your shitty ass cake, and I'll bring it over to the table of nicely decorated cakes.
You know, the one
that aren't yours.
You know, the one that you're supposed to do for your kid. Just order a fucking cake.
But Cole's totally just really sweet. Like this whole time, he's just super sweet. He's like, he apologizes for the misunderstanding. So, and then we see Joni blowing out her candles, and Cole, you know, Allison's over in the back.
Yeah.
You know,
how do you feel about that? I feel like she should have went in the front. And
I totally should have too. Like, she kind of like didn't want to interfere a little bit, but I don't know if it was. I can see it. Maybe Luisa gave her like the bitch, you better stay out
back
look.
off.
And Cole, you know, kept hinting at her like, come on, come over, come closer. This is your daughter. And Allison's like being real humble and like, no, it's okay. Nah, man.
A little sidetrack. Do you think Joni will remember Noah? Because he did take care of her. Well, she was really young, right? Till 2 years old.
Well, they do have that conversation later, and I don't think she remembers her.
Oh, yeah.
Really remembers her daddy.
It's true.
It's okay. He's forgettable.
Yeah.
Just kidding. He's not, because all these women want him. See, I'm telling you, no one knows how to creep into all of our conversations.
I know.
Yeah, so the whole thing with the horse.
The pony.
Yeah, the pony. Oh, it's a little pony.
Yeah, it's a little pony. Sparkles.
Yeah, Joni, straight up is like, I love ponies. But, here goes scared Alison. But Cole's there to, be like, we're a family of ranchers. Of course you like a pony. Of course.
Cole is probably the one that wants the pony there.
Of course. He's like, you are part of a family of ranchers. You better like a pony. I'm going to get you on there.
I don't think Joni wants a pony.
She did say she liked it, but,
She's 5. What does she know?
Not her real daddy. Well, she knows who her real daddy is now, but not the other one.
The one that took care of her for 2 years.
But did he, though?
Oh, that's true.
Did he, though?
Yeah, good point.
His child was the descent.
Yeah.
So yeah, the whole thing happens,
So she got on the pony.
She gets on the pony, he's intensely again watching Alison and her reaction to Joni on the pony. Joni on the pony.
Yeah, and how do you fall from that thing? Like,
well, she kind of was like, maybe Alison distracted her. She was like, hi, baby. Hi, sweetie. And then after that, she fell right over. This is your fault, Alison.
I guess Luisa
it's your fault.
Have a point.
Alison, it's your fault again.
God, you just can't get anything right. So Joni falls, and... Luisa was about to run.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
But Alison ran for it.
Yeah, she goes straight for Joni, and,
Cole's like, hey, stopping Luisa. Yeah, let her do it.
Yeah, it gets real...
That's her,
upset about it, too. Like, let her do it. Yeah, it's different. It's,
weird. It's completely different.
Yeah, Luisa's pissed.
Yeah, and Luisa's like, what the heck?
So after that, like, Cole goes right over to, Joni and Alison, and he's cool. He's like, you're fine. You're all right. You're all good. You get right back on that pony.
Yeah, Joni's crying.
Joni's like, no, I don't
want no pony. That's a horse, Daddy. Mommy's right.
She's always right. I need to be anxious too. But Cole is as sweet as can be. Seriously, he's like the best dad. And
I think he's helping both of them out. More so Alison.
Yeah, just to relax. Like, you gotta relax
and chill out. Look,
just chill out. She's fine. Good. She's all good. She didn't break nothing.
They always
kids always fall off ponies.
They have like 9 lives or some shit.
Like cats. So yeah, he gets her right back on the pony, and he's like, I'll come with you. And it's so sweet. I can't deal with it. I can't. I love Cole. Can you tell?
Yeah, can definitely tell. So
in my notes I have Cole is the fucking best.
Team Cole.
Team Cole. Yeah, so that is all good. And then
so Cole figures out, hey, maybe I should run after my wife.
Maybe that's probably a good idea.
See what she's up to, because she was really upset.
She was really
earlier.
mad. Maybe I should go find her and talk to her instead of talking to this other crazy person that can't stop bringing the drama in my life.
Yeah. So she's like, look, man, I love that little girl, and I can't believe this.
I get it. I do get it. After this whole thing, I'm like, all right, I see your perspective, Luisa, but at the same time, she does make the point
that she could do that again.
Yeah,
like she could abandon Joni again.
But she also really just believes that Alison has just come right back into their lives, and she's gonna steal all of them. She's gonna take Joni. She's gonna take Cole. She's gonna take her life that she's gotten right now, and I get it. Like,
I get
it. She says, you're so blind to her. You see her as this fragile thing. It's such bullshit. Yo, I was like, Luisa, yeah, girl. It's so true. Because that is how we see it. Since last season. Even after Alison cheated on him.
God.
The way he looks at Alison, he can't quit.
Yeah.
He can't quit her.
Yeah, she pretty much gets away with murder. Oh! Luisa's like, oh God, I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah, seriously.
Cole, open your eyes. She fucking
and then
Joni.
And then here goes Cole can just play this card. We
She's
lost our child.
Yeah, she's like, I can never trust Alison ever again.
Yeah.
Cole and Alison has that connection wherein they go through a lot.
Yeah, they lost their child, and Luisa easily just says, like, there's no way she can compete with that.
Yeah.
I mean,
there really isn't.
I mean, Luisa can't have kids.
If
but
they had their own kid, it'd be a different story.
It'd be a different story, but she can't have any kids of her own.
Oh, no,
so
what a twist of fate, huh? Damn you, Showtime.
All right, she can make some cakes.
Yeah, she's good at ordering stuff. So, at the end of the party, it got interrupted by about...
Our favorite detectives.
Yeah, a bunch of detectives, Still got that crinkly cup.
Yeah.
So ask where Cole was the night Noah Soloway got stabbed. This Noah situation keeps coming back to us.
Yeah, you can't get rid of this guy. Like, Cole's probably like, come on, man. It's been 3 years.
At the tip.
This dude killed my brother.
This guy's in New Jersey. Oh, he's out? I didn't even know he was out.
Yeah, he was like, that son of a bitch is out?
Yeah. Oh, he's alive? That's too bad.
That's too bad.
Oh, Cole. It's like you just
you want them to find you as a suspect. Luisa's quick and, tells them that he was at home with her.
Yeah.
So that's his alibi. And
So this is where I got confused with the timeline.
Why?
Because do we know where Cole was?
We don't know.
He
wasn't home.
It wasn't the same night that he was with Alison.
No.
Because Alison didn't know either.
No.
Okay.
That's a complete. We don't know anything that happened that day.
Okay. And
so that's up in the air. That's
Cole
for us.
Cole doesn't have an alibi. Yeah. For us.
But
viewers, because
Luisa, he doesn't have one for Luisa.
Ah.
Yeah. Because Luisa easily says, "Where were you that night?" And
yep,
we don't know.
Okay.
Where were you really?
Yeah, where were you really?
Girl, I'm just trying to find out too. Cole ain't leaving no Montauk to go to New Jersey.
That's so far.
He got better things to do.
He needs like 3 days for that.
Yeah.
That little road trip.
We get to the last scene of Cole's perspective, where he's pretty riled up, and he goes over to Alison's apartment, and he's like,
yeah,
he's immediately like,
he's like, really, you can't tell me?
You can't tell me that these detectives are gonna come see me?
Can't give me a heads
you didn't tell me that Noah's out? Allison tells him straight up, like, I'm not in touch with him. I haven't talked to him. And, after that, it's kind of like a segue to, like, just like hit her with all this stuff that has nothing to do with Noah. Like, yeah, he's ready. He's ready to, like,
he's holding this in.
Yeah, he's been holding this in. Like, you bring drama. My life is good. Yes, he's
Helen. That shit.
He's like Helen. Yeah, the scorned husband and wife. Yeah. They're like, we're just gonna hold this thing in until we can blow up at you. And he's like, my life's good. My job's good. I got a house.
And then you come along, your darkness.
Come here and your drama. He don't want no drama. He don't want no. Cue Mary J. Blige. He don't want no drama.
He has a point though. He's like, look, man, my life is good.
He was like, you see that everything's good, and then you're like, nope, that shit can't stand. I gotta fuck that right up. I was cracking up. It's too good. And she's like, I'm not. And, immediately after he just keeps bringing up how shitty she is. Yeah. She immediately, apologizes. She's like, I know.
And he did also say that him and Luisa are solid.
Yeah. And then
after all that speech,
she's apologized. She already knows. She's like, I'm shit. I'm really trying. Just cut me a little slack. She tells him straight up, like, I know I should be punished. I know what I did is, giving the sadness. Yeah. And Cole can't resist. Like, you could really, the tension was hot.
Took her to Pound Town.
He took her to Pound Town right on that table, I'm telling you. But yeah, no, that make out. You called it, man. Yeah, you called it. I just didn't know it was happening so soon.
I'm telling you, it's called, the affair for something.
Dude, that chemistry though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Cut it with a knife.
That's like a one-way ticket to Pound Town.
Who needs the descent? They don't read that shit in Montauk.
Oh no, I think it's like what?
That's how they keep fires going.
So the next,
that's
interesting.
That's it for Cole's perspective.
Yeah, and I was like, holy shit!
Yeah,
I can't wait.
I was like, damn.
I was like, I'm glad I'm only halfway through this.
I know. His perspective seemed a little shorter. Is that just me?
I think it's just you.
Really? I feel like Allison's got so much, but maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I think we're a little biased here.
We're a little biased, I guess.
POV, POD.
I like Allison's point of view, especially when it has to do with Cole. So for part 2, we open up. Oh, it's where it gets good because now we get a lot of the same scenes with Cole's thing.
We can do the comparison now.
We could get right into this. Yeah. Like the differences. There's so many differences, and it just makes me wonder, like, what actually happened? What's real? I don't know. It's so hard to tell. You can't really tell. I guess it's up to us, right?
Yeah. It's so specific, though.
It's so specific.
It's like specific items that, like, how can one person
just not even
mess that up?
So yeah, let's get into it.
All right. So they started off with the park scene where it's Allison's 1 hour supervised visit.
Yeah, the same visitation that we see in Cole's. This is from Allison's point of view. So we see them playing. Oh, okay. So let's get right into it. The differences in this.
Yeah, but this Allison's perspective, she is not anxious at all. She lets Joni kind of walk through the monkey bars instead of hanging onto it like a regular kid.
Yeah, so she gets right on and literally does just walk across instead of immediately getting her down. She's like, and she's proud of her. She's like, you did it.
Yeah. So that's weird because that's not what we saw earlier from Cole's. I kind of believe Cole's perspective though.
You think so? Okay, so
for her to be so protective, I don't think would have happened.
She's there yet. Yeah. Especially when we see the pony thing later. Yeah. But we'll get to that. So some specific changes in Cole's perspective. We get Cole is sitting on his own bench and the CPS lady is sitting on separate benches.
Right.
And Cole is just watching intently at everything Allison and Joni are doing. Like, he sees the whole, the monkey bars thing.
Right. He saw that she didn't do all that.
Yeah.
She didn't walk across the monkey bars.
And then in Allison's point of view, Cole and the CPS lady are sitting on the same bench and they're hardly paying attention. They're having their own.
They're talking about the
conversation.
The supervisor's
kids because talking about Allison's unethical.
Yeah.
The clothes are different. Like it.
And
it's
even
all...
their reaction with each other is different. Like this is more. Cole's more relaxed.
Yeah.
Even the supervisor lady is more relaxed as well. So it's definitely a whole different vibe from where Allison is standing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's really hard. I'm really wondering, like, maybe Cole didn't notice the monkey bars thing because maybe he was distracted talking to the CPS lady. We don't know.
Yeah, quite possible.
And from Cole's perspective, that's what he saw. That's all he could notice.
Oh, like towards the end?
Yeah.
When
it's just so funny. It's like even down to the clothing, like Allison had in Cole's perspective, Allison had, a sleeveless dress on.
Oh yeah. But she's really wearing a sweater.
And Allison's, it's fall. It's not. Why are you wearing sleeveless shirts? It might be a little chilly out. Even Joni has a sweater. Yeah, it's funny the differences. I'm like, how could you get that
big of a difference?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that's that. And then
so Joni looks really happy. She's like really excited. She's like, "Oh, I can't wait to see you at my party." And then Alison was like, "Hey, can I have her on her actual birthday? Because she's been planning something building something special for her."
Oh,
we'll find out later on.
And he's very cold. In Alison's kind of perspective, like she has him as like he's not really paying attention. He's just really trying to get out of there.
Yeah.
He's not as invested as he seems to think he is in his perspective. He's ready to go.
Yeah.
And
he's like, yeah, birthday cake.
Yeah,
no
birthday
nuts.
cake, cool but that's where I think, like, you know, deep down he wants her to still
be a part of it.
But, you know, but not trying to
step on Luisa's toes
exactly.
That's why
he's just
that's
trying
why
to
he
be
let
right.
that happen. Yeah,
like you
it's
said
like,
earlier.
we'll have 2 cakes.
Yeah, we'll have 2 cakes.
Who
This is
doesn't
not
like
enough
that?
cake. Yeah, like what he says earlier. He's like, he tells Luisa, he's like, I'm just trying to do right by everyone. So I think that you kind of see that in this.
So after this, we jump to Alison intently making some sort of object, and you can see her painting.
Oh yeah, just like having a little arts and crafts.
Yeah, so we're like, what is this? And, you know, I thought it was her little hobby or whatever.
I know, I thought she was just so bored. She's like,
yeah,
she's like Juliet. Yeah, she's like, I'm fucking bored in Montauk.
So, like,
I only have my kid for an hour.
I'm a cake designer. I'm a fucking carpenter here, dollhouse carpenter. So I don't know. I mean, she's really trying hard.
Yeah, I see that.
It's still like, doesn't help that she doesn't have a job, you know, and she has all this time in her hands. Like you say, she only sees her kid an hour a week.
Yeah, exactly.
So
she needs a hobby. She
was running late for
the lawyer meeting.
Yeah, the lawyer. The lawyer is not a big fan of her, by the way.
Well, yeah, and then I'm like, why the hell did she hire this guy as her lawyer? But then we find out that it's Joni's lawyer.
Yeah. The little kid has a lawyer. How cute.
Can you not... your client? Can you not refer to her as your client? Just 5 years old.
Oh, boy. Man, they're spending a lot of money.
Yeah, this. Man. But yeah, no, we find out a few things. So
yeah, we find out a lot of things.
We do. We find out a lot of things that she actually is still an owner of the lobster roll.
So how did that happen? So she didn't cash out all her shares.
I guess she just what was that? Like, it sounded like she took all her money, got out of there, and then that's it.
That's what it sounded like. Because she's like, in the previous episode, she's like, look, you know, I signed off all my shares and I went to the institute or
use all my money for the institute.
Yeah. So now I guess she still has.
What do you think? You think Cole just let her get right back in there?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I mean, I almost thought that she was lying to this guy.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was like, I think she's just saying that. I don't think it's really true. You know, because I don't think Luisa would have that. Luisa would, like, she's already pissed about the fucking cake. What more?
Like you know, you're going to let her take her spot back?
Yeah. No.
She disappeared for 6 months and then she's still getting some steady income? But
yeah, I think it's a lie.
But at the same time, I'm like, how is she affording any apartment that she's staying at? She's not getting any money.
That's true. And why is she lying to Joni's lawyer?
Exactly. I don't know. I don't know.
Can you believe she used to be a nurse?
I know.
I remember that.
I briefly remember that. Remember the old guy at the house?
Yeah.
And she was trying to help him, and then he
ended up getting
a boner.
Yeah.
I mean,
awkward.
Good times, guys. Good times.
So she thinks all this is bringing a healthy income.
Yeah.
You know?
She says, she does say, you know, she's trying to reinstate her nursing license, and this dick of a lawyer is just like, so no job.
Yeah. So yeah.
So basically,
like,
you have no job.
So you're not doing anything.
So basically, you're useless, and you're trying to get your daughter back,
and you still have a little attacks. Yeah.
And you're still married to a guy that killed your brother-in-law.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're still married. Oh, man, I'm just checking off all the boxes here. You're totally gonna get your daughter back.
Yeah, my client. You're totally gonna get my client.
You're totally gonna get my client back.
So
yeah, no, but she's pissed. She's really pissed after after leaving that.
Well,
as she should
be, but she doesn't.
At the same time,
I hope she doesn't think she's gonna get the kid back so easily. So.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be hard for her. She's banging that. I was like, almost that airbag might explode.
Yep.
So let's talk about Alison and this cake.
Right?
We got to talk about her baking that cake. She is really grappling with, do I put peanut butter in it or not?
Is that right? I didn't really. I mean,
you didn't?
No, I didn't know. I didn't zoom.
This was okay. So this was right before
someone I was watching with saw it.
This was right before the detectives came. And that's what she was fiddling around with in the kitchen. So she is she's looking for ingredients to make the cake, and then this bitch she goes into the cupboard, and she's like, peanut butter?
Who's the monster now?
Who's the monster now? No one will know. I could just say I didn't know I couldn't put any nuts in this cake. So my question is, nuts or nah? Hashtag nuts or nah. You got to let us know, all right? Let us know later.
I think Luisa let us know what she thought.
We'll never know. So yeah, the detectives do stop by. They let her know, like, when's the last time you talked to your husband? He got stabbed in the neck.
And
FYI.
I feel like, what? He's out? I thought he was still in prison.
Yeah, she was really, like, you could tell she genuinely, like, didn't know that he was out.
She had no idea what's going on.
She was really confused, like, what? Is he all right? He got stabbed in the neck?
He's out?
What? Huh? Peanut butter? Yeah, they ask her about Cole and if,
She goes ahead and checks her phone, and she's like, oh, that's right. Noah left me a voicemail.
Yeah.
Remember that? So I was like, wow, you can check that. Like, you had to wait for this news for you to check Noah's voicemail.
I think she checked it already. She wasn't going to do anything. She
it?
already, yeah. And I think that might have been like, oh no, this
might have been that night.
It might have been that night, or it's just, wow, he tried to contact me, and then now he got stabbed in the neck. Maybe I should stop ignoring his calls.
So we still don't know why they stopped.
We still don't know. We don't know.
So I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also have in my notes, make that poison cake, girl. But yeah, she does call Noah, right?
Yeah, she does. And then went straight to voicemail because probably
he's probably stabbed. I mean,
no,
he's probably too stabbed to check his phone.
Yeah.
From what she knows, he's stabbed.
Oh, he's probably trying to stab
Professor
Juliet.
Liddell. Who else are you trying to stab? That Noah thirst.
Yeah, that was interesting. She's like, yeah, I'm just baking a cake here.
Yeah, baking a cake. Well, yeah,
nothing
peanut
to
butter.
See, detective.
Nothing to see. Peanut butter. So now we get Joni's birthday, but from Alison's point of view. Ugh.
Yeah.
The differences in this.
Did you notice how different how big the pony is? It's like a legit horse in her perspective, and in Cole's perspective, it's like a small pony.
Yeah, it did look like when Alison's coming in and she sees the horse.
Yeah, like holy crap!
Is this a circus show? But yeah, that cake. It's all decorated.
Yeah.
It's so much more decorated than the way Cole saw her cake. Her cake was shit in his eyes.
It's so funny.
But Alison's like, no, my cake is beautiful.
It is pretty beautiful. Look at that. With like a little.
It's so decorated.
So in her perspective, Cole did not.
Yeah, he didn't
pay attention.
He didn't
not
greet
welcome
her.
He doesn't care about her coming through.
Well, he's totally, yeah, in Cole's perspective, he sees her after Joni goes and, greets her. So he goes and greets her too, even takes the cake. But in Alison's point of view, she's alone. She walks in very awkwardly. She sees Cole and Luisa over at like some table and they're like deep in conversation. So he's definitely not welcoming her to the party.
Luisa saw her and she's like, "Oh, there she is. Let me put my hand on Cole's back.
Let me put my RBF on.
Yeah. Let me claim my property and piss on Cole's back." That's essentially what she did.
That's essentially what she did. Oh my gosh. So she goes to drop off that cake by herself, and who's consistent? Oscar's very consistent. He's no baby though in this one.
No baby this time, but we can work out with a timeline because it could be like, the mom has a baby already.
Alison asked Oscar, "Where's Baby O?" And
it was
inside. And Jenny said that Jenny's feeding him.
Yeah.
But it's funny because the baby. Oh my gosh, that's the difference. In Cole's point of view, the baby's sleeping. He could sleep through anything, and then in Allison's point of view, he has to eat inside because he can't eat around loud noises.
Yeah,
because he's overly sensitive. It blows my mind. I don't.
But like, it's such a specific detail.
It's such a specific detail.
I don't understand how they could get that wrong.
Or maybe Allison's she's overly sensitive to everything because she's super anxious about this and that and anything and everything when it comes to babies. That
they probably
maybe
just
the
heard
baby
it wrong.
That or
they hear what they want to hear.
She thinks all babies are overly sensitive and shouldn't be hurt by anything, not even noises. What do you think, listeners?
Yeah. Let us know.
Let us know. Are we
we're confused.
Are we looking too into this, or is that baby sensitive or nah? Sensitive or nah? Hashtag sensitive or nah. All right, you let me know. So they go to have a little convo, and it's kind of Allison's way to kind of pry on where Cole was that night.
Oh yeah, it's like, is this Cole still
doing that? What was that?
Wednesday
what were they
meeting?
Talking about? Yeah, what was that for town council?
Yeah, I remember that town council before. I think
it
has something
is
to
that
do
where
with
the same place that Cole beat up Scotty? Yeah. Drunk Scotty?
Yeah.
Oof, good times.
Yeah, that.
R.I.P. Scotty. R.I.P.
So that's the same thing that they were talking about. Apparently it's every Wednesday, and she's like, was Cole there? And Oscar's like, nope.
No. He wasn't there. Why, you want to take his spot? You should run for town council. Just completely oblivious, but Alison thinks she's, who should be the detective here?
I know, right?
Who's doing their job?
I don't think Cole did it.
I don't know. No, I don't see that. Is it season 1? Is it season 2? No. We're 3 years past all of this garbage.
Yeah.
Like, Cole has better things to do, like build a house.
Cole has a kid,
Yeah, that's where we finally see Cole greet Alison during the conversation with Oscar.
Yeah.
So it wasn't, right off the bat, right when she arrived. Another difference in detail.
There could be truth in both,
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Could be later on. It's like, she's here.
Cole immediately thinks his attention to Alison is more heightened than Allison's is to him and hers.
Totally.
I hope that wasn't confusing.
I got it.
Okay, good. All right, cool.
Hope you listeners get it.
I know. As long as you get it, AJ. You're the one I'm talking to.
It's our freaking podcast, damn it.
The other confusion coming to a podcast near you. Yeah, so we move on to, just the little things during the birthday. She wants to get close to Joni during her cake blowout, but Luisa, again, is like,
Yep, that's pretty consistent all throughout.
Do you see this force field? You can't go past it.
Remember that 6 months?
And, but Allison so badly.
6 months you weren't around?
That's all Alison hears when she goes, within, 5 feet of her. She's like, 6 months. 6 months.
Doorstep.
Leave, baby, doorstep.
I didn't abandon her. I left her with her fucking father. she wants to go close, but Alison, Luisa's like no, and Alison is like, God damn it. All right. And then
monster.
Then
monster.
How do you say it? El monstro?
I have no idea.
El monstro.
But,
I should use my Google Translate.
I should.
Unlike Professor Legal in her rare manuscript. So, over to the pony, we get... the differences. Come on.
I mean, it's literally a huge difference between those two animals.
I can't even tell the difference in sizes. I didn't pay attention
that's
to
the
that.
first thing I saw. I was like, whoa, that's a big horse. That's not what I saw. That's not what Cole hired. Sparkles got big. So, I don't know.
This whole thing it's pretty different.
So...
Right off the bat, Joni doesn't want to get on the pony. There is no, I love ponies. She's like, no, I don't want to. Allison is saying, she doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, she changed her mind, okay?
But Cole and Luisa are tag teaming her. They're like, she's going to do it. She has to ride the pony, or else no one else can.
Little girl, we paid for this freaking pony.
We paid for this pony. You got to ride it first.
Ride it.
You're going to ride it. And
I'm with them on that one.
I know. You're like, seriously, I would have been like, get your ass on that pony.
You're riding that shit. None of these,
riding that
see
diamonds.
All these kids, see all the people that we invited, like, they want to ride the pony too, and they're all waiting for you.
And they're all waiting for you. I know it's your party, but you better get a move on.
So you're going to ride that pony.
But, Luisa tells her straight up, like, she's feeding off of your anxiety. Just so sad. The huge difference in this is Cole still watching Alison? I can't.
Yeah, I believe
he's still watching her, right?
Still watching her.
But she can't look at Joni. She can't watch her.
She can't watch. Yeah, she can't watch.
Turns around,
closes her eyes.
Literally having like an anxiety attack. She's like shaking.
Yep.
And until she hears the scream, that's when she turns and she just envisions like a dead Joni, like Luisa. And in this perspective, Luisa darts over to Joni because Alison is stuck in. She's frozen.
She froze, and she sees like the worst.
She sees the worst thing, and
Joni bleeding or some sort.
But in
reality, Joni's just fine.
Yeah, she's just fine. In Cole's perspective, the minute Joni falls off that horse, Allison's the first one over, and doesn't let Luisa get near her. So
so what is,
what's the truth?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I kind of believe Allison's perspective more. I feel like she kind of just froze and, didn't know what to do there.
Do you think Cole's just really...
Yeah. I think Cole's just really like, hey, she was there. She got her back and we did this together. And even Cole said... Sometimes I get that way.
Yeah, he was like
overprotective.
Yeah, that happens to me too, or it happens. Yeah, it happens to me too. But
so I feel like, he's probably going through the same thing in his head. So,
but you think maybe in his perspective, this is what he wants. He wants Alison to not be this scared and fragile person, and he just. That's what the way he saw it, like he saw...
Yeah.
Because eventually Alison does go over to Joni, post Luisa. But,
Yeah, so I think that's what Cole saw. Or what would like to see.
But what would have sparked the whole Cole and Luisa argument? I mean, I guess there could be a lot of things.
Like why was she bringing cake? I think she was really pissed about the cake.
She's probably like, I smell peanut butter in this shit.
Yeah.
This bitch trying to poison me.
So, in Cole's perspective, we saw Luisa going out with the cake. So, I was like, oh, man, this bitch going to throw this away. Which is fine, But in Allison's perspective...
Oh, I didn't even catch that.
Yeah. They're like, she's like carrying a cake and heading outside. And I was like, okay, she's throwing it away. I didn't think she was going to confront Allison, but in Allison's perspective.
That makes sense now.
Yeah, in Allison's perspective,
that.
She's like, well, you know.
She's like, take this cake, no one's going to eat it.
No,
it's like,
we'll
return to sender.
I know what you put in this, bitch.
I really thought Luisa was just going to just throw the cake on the floor in front of her like a real petty person.
And Allison's like, okay, I'll take it back.
I mean, what can she do?
Yeah, so.
But what else?
Well, Luisa goes on.
Oh
like,
yeah,
look.
she goes on a tirade basically.
Yeah.
Like she's back.
Look at
I'm
this
back.
face.
She's she looks like an El Monstro to me.
So she's pretty much like confronting Allison again. Like, look, you know.
I'm just so sad no one ate that cake though. Like it was untouched for real. You couldn't cut
peanut butter.
You could.
If it was Nutella,
You think?
you know.
So what do you guys think? Did she use peanut butter or no? I really need to know. Nuts or not?
Hashtag peanut butter or nah.
Hashtag nuts or nah, man.
So,
but yeah, she's just going to she's telling her like Joni's uncomfortable. She picks up on your anxiety and your unhappiness, and you're always nervous. It's not good for her. Like she can't put Joni's needs above hers.
yeah.
Which, like it's tough.
It is. And then even Luisa was like, you know why she fell? Because she was looking for you. Because she's scared that, you know, that you're going to be gone the next minute. Damn, Luisa,
I'm like,
girl.
dude, she was going
She
on
went
her.
there.
She might as well just like threw
all-
Allison's face in that cake.
It sounds like Luisa got left when she was younger, too.
I know.
And then she went to the fact, like, she even went deep. Like, hey, Allison, I know your mom left you, too. I was like, damn, girl.
I know. What else do you find on my wiki page? Did
So
you know I like yellow?
Yeah. She really went deep there. And I almost feel bad for Allison.
I do. I feel bad for her.
But someone has to tell her.
Someone does have to tell her. It has to be Luisa. Someone's got to be a bitch. Like, Luisa has to do it. But, you know, straight up, Allison's like, she owns up to it.
Yeah.
And she's like, how many times do all of you guys have to tell me this? I've been back to Montauk for a year. You don't think I hear this every day? Like, I tell myself this.
And then her famous...
I tell myself this every day in the mirror.
Her famous line is, she's my daughter, okay?
Yeah, and...
like, she's, like, her...
that should be a drinking game. She's my daughter. But Allison tells Luisa, you know, don't be a monster. You can take the restaurant, Cole, the house, but not Joni. And I get it. And Luisa just goes off. She's like, I ain't fighting no more.
She's like, whatever, dude.
Allison's like, I'm gonna take this cake.
I got
and
you.
I'm gonna go eat my feelings. Because my daughter can't sleep over and I want to show her my dollhouse.
Oh.
Oof. Man, what a lively party.
It's definitely a lot of happenings here. I wonder if they're all going to meet. Like, you know, Juliet, Alison.
Were they all going to go for happy hour?
Yeah, like maybe Juliet will visit Montauk because she's so fucking bored in Jersey. Without Noah.
How about we go to the lobster roll?
I heard it on Yelp. The lobster roll is bon appetit. So
Bon nuit.
So that's my prediction. That they're all gonna be
they're all gonna hang out at the lobster roll. Yeah,
they're all gonna have a cherry pie, split a pie.
Maybe we'll do a lost episode. 5 perspectives of the lobster roll.
So, hey, I've been right this whole time. So
I know. Look at you.
Been on a roll. We'll
see.
never know. And I'm figuring Juliet's gonna be a regular. So hey,
you think? No, man. I think someone's gonna run her over in Montauk. Scotty's ghost. Scotty's ghost is gonna put its hand on Allison's shoulder.
I think before she goes back to France, she's definitely gonna.
She needs to leave.
She's gonna have a visit at Montauk.
A Montauk visit? Yeah, I mean, it only makes sense.
So
that's where everything happens.
Yeah.
So then the next scene is we get Alison and Cole back at, we get that whole apartment confrontation.
Yeah.
Where we get that hot Cole and Alison make out.
Yeah.
But in this perspective, everything's so much more soft.
Yeah, more romantic.
Right? It is a lot. It is.
Even Cole's
There's
not too
no
mad.
tension.
She's like, "Hey, did they come here?
Yeah.
And ask about me?" Like,
And then immediately they talk about the dollhouse. Let's turn off the lights and let me show you this dollhouse. There was no.
It's kind of cute though that Alison sees it that way.
It was so cute. But what I'm thinking is, in Allison's perspective, he's not yelling at her about fucking up his life when everything's good. I'm thinking that's, again, is a Helen move. Cole has that all in his head, and he didn't say shit because he can't do anything when it comes to Allison. He's weak.
Yeah.
So I think that's what he wanted to say, maybe.
I see.
And it didn't come out that way.
Okay.
Because, she keeps apologizing. Like, she basically continues to apologize. She says, like, the punishment, she keeps talking about how she should be punished. And he's like...
Oh, she got punished, all right. Oh, boy.
You know what? He just... So we're back from laughing for 25 minutes straight. At least in her point of view, they make it to the bedroom instead of
I know.
instead of the Pound Town on the table.
On a kitchen counter. So the dollhouse before the Pound Town, the dollhouse is really nice.
It's really cute. Good for her.
Yeah.
I'm glad she found a hobby. Maybe that can be her new job.
Lots of talent there.
Maybe that
Except
can be
for
her new job.
cake, or baking cake, or decorating cake.
Peanut butter cakes.
So far, so good, Allison.
So she does say this thing, Nicole. She's like, I'm gonna stay in town and watch you love somebody else, watch you raise Joni with somebody else, and that's gonna have to be enough for me. Like, how could he not fall for that?
I know, you're such a sucker, Cole.
I know. I mean, if I was Cole, I'd be a sucker too.
Yeah.
Like, that's some smooth words.
Well, but then I was like, why did
that's all he wanted to
why
hear
did
from
he
her.
even go there?
Hello, why can't you guys just text each other?
For the
Phone
same
call.
reason that
Uh-huh.
that Legal wanted to go return that jacket. The Allison thirst is real.
Yeah.
The Allison thirst is real. You see
And
how...
why is, like, what's her name? Why is Luisa's like, yo, where you going, man? It's so late. So many questions.
wherever he goes on Wednesday night.
Yeah, that's true. So
Allison's point of view in this whole apartment scene, I tend to go a little bit more with. It seems like Cole is. It's stuff that he wants to say,
but it's
and
not
I
really
don't
coming
think
out.
it came out the way he intended it to come out, and how it came out was Pound Town.
Yeah. I believe Allison on this one.
Yeah,
too.
me too. Like, and
she's definitely not cool yet. She still has her anxiety attacks.
Yeah, and also it's consistent how she's punishing herself. She's taking in all her faults. Like, she's saying, this is my fault. I know I did this. I'm back, but I'm trying, and all this stuff. Like, there's tension in his, and it's so soft in hers. I was wondering if this was going to be the last scene, and then I was like, oh, starts off with sex, ends with sex.
Yeah, it's a full circle, guys.
But it wasn't. There's more. So, yeah, the next morning after Pound Town, Cole's gone, and Allison's, ready to get her day going. Maybe she's going to go ride a bike, make get a few more doll houses.
Yeah, maybe
go
find
to the
a job,
beach,
like a suggested.
find a job, because Indeed.com doesn't work in Montauk.
What's a small town?
There's no internet.
She needs to renew her nursing license. It's like one hospital.
She has so many
like
things to do.
So, of course, they can't text each other. Louisa just randomly found her.
I know.
What's up with the car? That's a nice
maybe
car
that's
she
just
has
like
going on there.
maybe that's just like a.
Don't you
that's
think?
That's just right outside her apartment. Maybe.
Is it?
Probably. Yeah, I mean, she's been going.
Oh, maybe.
She's
That's
been going
true.
with Luisa. I mean, she's been going with Allison to a bunch of the visitations. So I'm sure it's been a year.
Even still, they can't just call each other.
I know.
No.
You can't just call?
Text, maybe, guys. I don't know.
She doesn't want to be a monster, which is what happens in this. Like, she tells Allison, gives her the best gift of all, and says, like, you can have Joni for her birthday. That's what Cole said you wanted.
Cole said you wanted that.
And she doesn't want to be El Monstro.
So Allison was pretty happy.
But Allison was scared as fuck.
Oh, I'd be scared too. She means business there, that
so
jacket.
Scared. Yeah, look at her.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm ready to.
I gotta see these curls.
I got this. I got cake in my car.
You think this happened accidentally?
Let me know what you're allergic to.
But yeah, she looks like a badass there.
She does look like a badass.
So, but you know, she was like, "Hey, you know, you can have Joni.
You can have Joni," and then she straight up says like, "Maybe your bad decisions are behind you. Don't make me regret this."
I don't think
and
she
Allison
really believes
is
that.
like, "Fuck! I just slept with your husband.
Yeah, jokes on you.
Jokes on you." But also like, "Fuck! Why did I do that?" Like, things are finally getting a little better, and I went and did that. I can't be stopped.
You know, it's Cole's fault for going there.
But her saying all that stuff, like, I gotta see you love someone else. Come on. Yeah, she wants Cole's D.
Yeah. Well, she had to take a quick swim, you know.
She went to the beach, where we're gonna go one day after we hit up the lobster roll.
Maybe for the finale, but this is in February, so it's gonna be a little cold.
It'll be a little cold.
A little chilly.
A little cold or a little cold?
Cold.
Yeah, no, this, like, you know, while she's pondering at the beach, like, things are looking up. I know I already fucked you over, Luisa, but maybe you deserved it.
How else can
I fuck up this lady's life? Like, and then the last scene is
oh boy,
shit. I knew it the moment I saw a damn red car. I was like,
did you?
What? Yeah, I was like, why is there a red car? Oh, like, I didn't even have my thoughts didn't even have time to process. It was like, Noah, he just showed up already. I was like, oh, and he's driving Juliet's car to Montauk. That must have been what the day.
Oh, I didn't even realize it was Juliet's car.
Yeah, her cute little red car.
Little red car. So I thought it was like her just having visions or whatever, but then Noah has the
thing. So I'm thinking, like, I don't know how long this is after he goes to stay at Juliet's house, but obviously he's been staying there because she let him borrow her car to go all the way to Montauk.
Yeah. And
no invite?
No invite.
And just you better bring me back a lobster roll.
It is pretty new because he still has the bandage.
He still has the bandage,
so it has to be within the week.
Within the week at least.
So that's a little spoiler alert for next episode.
Whatever the next episode is. Maybe we'll get some Cole and not Cole. Sorry, I love him so much. I can't stop talking about him.
We're probably gonna get some Cole and Noah action there.
Oh, maybe we'll know.
They're all in Montauk. Maybe we'll do a Cole and Noah split.
Let's talk about what we got next. What do you think? What do you think we're?
Well, I already told you my prediction. They're all Juliet's gonna come through.
Oh, they're all gonna go to the lobster roll. How can she get there if Noah has her car? There's a train
and taxi. People keep forgetting.
Hey, Juliet, I'm gonna take your car. You go pay for that Amtrak. You got that rare manuscript money. They'll pay for it. The campus will pay for it.
So maybe, I don't know, but
I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking that now that Noah's back, we're gonna see what the rift was.
Great.
Why
I think it's gonna be dark again next episode.
We're gonna see why Alison told Noah, like, stop contacting me. And I also think, you know what I think? Noah being back is just gonna cause a rift in her custody battle. Like, I really think it's gonna put a stop. Like, she's not gonna be able to get unsupervised visits because that ex-murderer is back, or the ex-convict is back.
Well, you know what? He took care of Joni for the first 2 years, so I mean that has to count for something.
I don't think it does anymore now that Cole has full custody. Luisa's gonna find out, obviously.
Yeah.
After Alison is 6 months pregnant.
Oh man.
But I wonder how long it's gonna take. Seriously, man. So what do you think? I want to know what you think Cole is doing. What was he doing that Wednesday night?
I think they're just reeling us in. I don't think it's anything really.
You don't think it's anything?
No, I don't think it's anything important. Maybe like working on his house. You know, he does have that construction going.
It seems a little ominous.
Yeah.
Like, you think they're into drugs again?
Nah.
Scotty's dead.
Scotty's dead.
It's over and done with.
Yeah, I don't think he's.
I wanted to put that out in the
I don't think he's
in the world
that.
And see what you thought, but
I think he's. Just, I think they're just reeling us in as to he's involved, but I don't think he's really involved. I think it has nothing to do with anything Noah. He's probably just doing something. Yeah. Semi-shady maybe. Or
yeah, I'm wondering what
part of me thinks that he's just working on a house or something, and it's like it's none of anyone's business.
It's got to be something.
You think so?
I don't think it's drugs again, but
so secretive about it.
Yeah, like why don't you just say where you're going? I don't want to say that he's been sneaking off to go see Alison.
No, because Alison doesn't know where he is either.
Oh, that's right.
Right?
Yeah, I'll take that back then. That's right, because she was trying to find out from Oscar if he was at the town council meeting.
So
no,
that really
rules her out. And we're look at us being detectives. Maybe where's my crinkly cup?
Yeah,
we could solve this murder, this stabbing.
I think so too.
I already solved it.
Yeah, I think you already did.
I already solved it. It's Noah.
It's fucking crazy ass psycho.
Yes or Noah? All right, so that concludes our Man, 4 episodes.
What the hell? Yeah, number 4. We're on
number
a roll
4.
here.
Number 4.
I wonder what show we're gonna do next.
Oh, girl, let's try to
do this
one first.
Let's try to concentrate on you guys.
But yeah, so if you guys have any thoughts, or disagree with any of our thoughts, you think we're
or if you think we're
completely
thinking
off
about
the
it
rails
too much,
yeah,
please let us know.
Yeah, we might be going a little too deep into some stuff, but whatever. Why not?
That's
anything is possible. I mean, Brendan Fraser loves Noah, so I didn't see that coming. AJ did.
I sure did.
But I didn't.
AJ
so,
POV.
Most importantly, let us know, nuts or nah, did she put peanut butter in that cake, or was she a good Samaritan and didn't try to kill Luisa? So yeah, we'll see you for Ep 5, and that's that.
That is
good
that.
Night, y'all.
Good night, and don't forget to follow us.
Yeah, that's probably good. That's probably good. Where can they find us?
Other POV pod on Twitter, Instagram, and
email us some feedback. We need some feedback.
Follow us on SoundCloud.
Yeah, we are at the other POV on SoundCloud. All of our episodes are on there. Catch up. Watch it with the episode. Watch it after the episode. Use it as your companion. If you need a laugh, because the episodes are so dark.
You're stuck in traffic. And you just miss our voices. Taking a train. It's
perfect.
Long commute.
Taking a train to Montauk,
No problem.
You're taking that long road trip. You got to stop at the Lobster Roll. You're almost there. Just turn on our pod. Why not? So, yeah.
All right.
We out.
Later.
Bye.